Casey, and this is Elsa, my service dog, and today we're doing another requested video, how to teach your dog to heel. Alright, so just a little disclaimer, this is not a competition heel. We are not going to look for the dog to be looking right at us and like in a super tight heel. For service dogs, they have to heel through pretty much every environment. And to expect the dog to be looking up at you is at the entire time being totally attentive 24/7 is going to put a strain on their neck, and it's just going to be really tiring for the dog. So yes, we want the dog to be attentive, we want the dog to be in a heel, but not exactly like the full-on competition heel 24/7. So it's a slightly more relaxed heel, but we still need a really tight heel for going through stores and to keep them out of the way. So even though it's a little bit more of a relaxed heel, it's still a very tight heel, and we want them to be right at our side. So there's actually going to be a couple of videos to teach you guys how to do heel. It is a longer process, and it's something you pretty much are always going to be working and improving on. But today I'm going to show you how to get the dog to the heel position, which is the first step. I find the best thing is to actually teach the dog the heel position first, before you even start moving around. Just standing still, teaching the heel position where they're supposed to be. This is also great as kind of a reset command that the dog's going to know if you're in a more relaxed environment, or if the dog's walking a little bit more on a loose leash walk, but you are going to go into a crowded environment or need to go past somebody or something like that. You can ask the dog to heel, and they'll know what it means, and they'll come closer to you. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's super easy. So I really want you guys to just focus down where the dog is and how I'm moving my feet and my arms, because that's where everything's going to be happening. We're really not going to be looking for them to look at us or anything like that. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and start with them in front of us. This might seem a little bit weird, but the more we can get the dog to do by themselves, the better they're going to learn it and understand what we're asking them. So by asking the dog to stand in front of us and facing us, they're going to have to move a lot to get in the heel position, because the heel is by our leg and facing forward. So they're going to have to turn all the way around. So, but before you start, you want to really decide where is the heel position for you. It's going to be lined up with your leg, your knee, whatever. But do you want the dog to be lined up at their shoulder at your leg, or more at like their back? So there's kind of like this section right here. And if you have a bigger dog, it's a bigger section, obviously. For her, it's not too much. But decide, where do you want your heel to be? Do you want your heel right at shoulder to leg? Or do you want them a little bit more in front of you? And they're at mid. Either way is fine, just you want to pick one and be consistent with it. Okay, ready? Up. Good girl. So all we're going to do, so I got my treat, is I'm going to take it, and you can step a little bit away from the wall, but we definitely want a wall here. That's why I'm filming right here. And we're going to come back. You can take the inside leg and step back to try to get back further, because you're going to have to get them back as far as you can, and then turn them around. And they're going to do that a couple times. There you go. Yes, good job. Good job. And so really the main focus for the first step is just to get them to turn around. Good job. So we're going to go back and then flip them around. Good job, yay. So you can see I have a pretty good space, almost double her width between my leg and the wall. And as she understands the turning, because your dog can have a little trouble with getting the turn at first. Yes, so that's a really good turn. And you want to turn them into you, not into the wall. Okay, good. And then as they get better, so then after you're getting it pretty consistent, sit. Good job. As you're getting it pretty consistent with them, because sometimes you'll get them back and they'll just kind of like stand back there and stare at whatever's behind you. Good. See, she tried to turn a little early there. But once you're starting to get them to turn pretty consistently, Yes, good job. Then we're going to start adding the word. You do not want to be saying heel when you're first starting out. You can kind of say, come on, like encourage them. Come on, get it, yay, good job. You can use encouraging words, but we don't want to say the actual command yet. Once you're pretty consistently getting it like this, where they're pretty much following your hand, yes, good job. At this point, you can start adding the word. So we're gonna go ahead and add the word here. So get her in front. Good job. Okay. Heel. Good job. Good job. So you see, I said it right when she started to pass my leg going that way. So I already know that she's going to do it. She's in the momentum of doing it. She'll turn around and I'll give her the treat. All right, so I'm going to do that a couple times. Ready? Heel. Yes. Good job. Good job. And basically, you're going to try this on different walls. If they're kind of standing away from you, you just scoot closer to the wall. They'll learn to stand closer to you. Oh, hi. Out. Good girl. Okay. Heel. Good. And if you want to avoid them going in between your legs, which is also another good command, if you want me to teach that in another video, please throw comments down below. But if they're doing that, just try to keep your legs closer together so they don't want to do that. And just kind of ignore it at this stage. We only want to work on one thing at a time, so we don't want to be like correcting one thing or trying to do two things, right? So, because we're just teaching heel. All right, ready? Come on. Heel. Yes, good job. Good job. And you want to do this a lot. Don't think you're ever going to be doing this too much, because the more they do it, the more they have the muscle memory to do it. Once you see your dog getting really good, try to step away from the wall a little bit. Come here. And put it, go in front. So hopefully I'm in camera here. So she's in front of me, facing me. Good job. And I'm just going to say, now generally I'm going to actually pat my leg to say heel. And you can easily fade this, heel. Yes, good job. Into a pat and just say heel. So, but at first you're going to be doing that swinging motion with your treat until they really start to get it and start pairing the word with the actual command. But as you can see, she heeled right by me, even though I'm not by the wall. So you're gonna just kind of slowly move away from the wall after they've got the command. And if they're still standing, if they ever are not right next to you, go ahead and just move back to the wall and do that a couple times. So I kind of like using the rule of 3. So move, good job. And do it. Yay, good girl. So I kind of like using the rule of 3. Come on up. Good. So I'll do it 3 times right next to the wall, and then I will do it once away from the wall. So heel. Good girl. And when you move away from the wall, you typically do not need to start. So when you move away from the wall, you typically don't have to move your leg anymore. It just helps, especially if you have a bigger dog, to give them a little extra room. And in the beginning to be able to reach back further to be able to turn them around, especially if you have a bigger dog. Come on up. Good. Okay, ready? Heel. Good job. I'm gonna do it one more time. Out. No, out. Good. Heel. Good job. So now I have a good momentum going. I'm gonna step out here. Elsa. Heel. No. Out. Heel. Yay, good girl. And that's how you get that nice heel. So there you go. That's heel. As simple and as easy as that. Definitely something you want to practice against all sorts of different walls, fences, the back end of couches. Just practice it everywhere and get really good at doing it without the wall as well. And you'll have a nice tight heel that you can always put your dog into. And then after you've mastered this fully, then you can start walking And it's really simple to get that really nice heel. Like I said before, this is a requested video and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more requests for further videos, please throw them in the comments down below. I would love to see them. If you have not subscribed already, there is a subscribe button right there. You don't want to miss any more of these videos. If you want to see how to teach your dog to touch up here, or how to teach your dog to give them your paw or to shake up here, they're both fantastic foundational alert behaviors for service dogs. I highly recommend you watch those. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to smash that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye!